We're going to take a look at one of my favorite surprise techniques, which I do from turtle, which is Peruvian necktie. I'm going to show you 2 grips and a follow-up for when it gets defended. So, from here, we're in turtle, and a lot of times here, especially when you have good guillotines and darces, people start defending your hands. And they start grabbing your hands here. They don't want you to get into high-risk positions. Maybe they have one of your arms already caught. So what I do, initially, I'm just going to grab a very loose grip here, right beneath my opponent. From here, I'm going to prop up. I'm going to throw my leg over the head. So grab my arms. I'm going to throw my leg over the head like so. I'm going to sit back and throw my other leg over his hips so he cannot roll. If he rolls, no problem, we will get into that in a bit. But from here, it's very simple. I'm going to deadlift, so I'm going to get my back nice and straight and my shoulders back. And from here, I'm going to use my leg, the leg which is at his head, to kickstart my bike. There, and we get the submission. Yeah, it's a really strong one you can use to attack when somebody's defending your hands. So he grabs your hands here to prevent darces, guillotines, whatever. You cannot get a nice clean grip on the neck. We jump up, boom, sit back. Now kickstart, shoulders back, back straight, boom, get the tap. Now, sometimes you're dealing with really strong opponents, people that have good defense, good grip fighting. So when this happens, I'm not going to use this grip, but instead I'm going to grab my own arm like so. Here. This gives you a little bit less space, but sometimes this works best with people that are a little bit wider, a little bit stronger, because this gives you much more pulling force. So instead of your hands pulling, you're now pulling your own arm into it. So we're here. I'm just going to grab my own wrist. So just grab the wrist, don't use your thumb, just over grabbing is fine. So from here again, maybe even his hands are stuck between, maybe he's in good posture, boom, I'm going to jump over. Now, again, back straight, and you already see his hand hovering because this is super tight. Even if his fingers are in between, put your hand in there. Even if he's blocking there, it will just push his head off by stretching out the neck. Yeah? So, the initial grip was this, the adjusted grip is this. Both work fine, but this one, especially when people are really strong, you cannot seem to get through the defenses. So from here, boom, jump up, finish. All right. All right, so what he's going to do, he's going to defend your leg. So he's going to try to push the leg off of the head, which is fine. This is his, that's his most obvious defense. So we need to know how to handle this. So turns. Okay. So from here, I'm going to do it slowly. I'm going to jump up and in, and he's starting to push your leg. Now if I wait, his head will come out, get on top, and this will be annoying. So I'm going to show you 2 super strong follow-ups you can do from his defense. So jump in, boom, he starts defending. Now instead of trying to keep attacking the head, I'm going to scoop through and grab the arm like here. The other leg still comes over, I'm going to pull back, we get nicely into a armbar. Sometimes even tap before falling over, because there's so much torque on the shoulder here, you sometimes already get the tap just from the sheer force that you're using to go over. And sometimes I even do this initially, so I don't care whether he defends it or not, I just attack the arm. So from here, we jump in, scoop through, grab the armbar. Right, one more. So when he already is past your leg, you need to be quick. And it will be difficult to grab that arm. So what I mean is when he already pushed your leg off here, then it will be difficult to still attack the arm. You can, but it's kind of difficult here. So what you're going to do, you're going to use this arm, which is still over, and I'm going to follow through, and I'm going to punch my wrist through towards the guillotine grip. So I'm going to go high wrist here and punch my arm through. From here, this arm will still be in. I'm going to grab my own elbow, and from there, get a really tight guillotine, which is a really good setup to get back guillotines as well. So from here, we jump in, boom, he pushes the head off, we punch through the high wrist, grab the elbow, and from there, we finish. All right? Right, so that's a Peruvian necktie and a couple of nice ways you can follow it up with more submissions.